The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing Villanova.
You've got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4. Here is Hawkins. Decker with a screen for Evans. The pass to Hawkins. Hill against Bryant. They double him with Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. With a step back. Jordan with the rebound.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
And here's Decker following the three-pointer by Freak. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Here's Evans. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
On defense, Villanova. Hill with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Hill dishes to Evans. Down low. Hawkins passes to Decker. There's a screen. And that's Evans penetrating. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school, and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Outside Hill. Shot off the pick. And Fisher kicks to Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Gibson. Can't hit. Villanova goes the other way with it. This is to Foster. Jordan with it. He has 7. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Jordan from 12 feet out. And Villanova tacks on 2 more.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
There's a good screen. Gibson with the screen on Foster. Hill has the open look. Connects from 3-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Fisher. And it's Gibson in at the 4-man position. Here's Fisher. Moore with the block. Fast break Villanova. Freak with the ball. Foster, that's good.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program. over the past decade. Since about '05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
Here's Hill after Villanova picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's the teardrop.
What a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long...
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Jordan is in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the force line. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward position.
And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Shots good. 17 points for Jordan.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pass to Foster. Back to Jordan from outside the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Hawkins kicks to Hill. Gibson setting a pick for Hill. And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned.
Villanova leading by 19. Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in a power forward.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. And that Villanova team with Foye and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Payton against Beal. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Up off the screen, and he jams it with authority.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Evans, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Villanova.
You know, block shot.
Ross is checked in for Villanova. Jordan comes in for Beal. The Badgers making a switch here.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Villanova.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Decker. The layup missed.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Jordan with the bucket.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Conley kicks to Gibson. He feeds it to Decker. There's the screen. Conley dishes to Decker. Evans, a screen on Jordan. Decker passes to Evans. Jordan with the rebound. That drops.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Now Decker, the feed to Conley. He kicks it to Decker. Will it go? So it's Villanova picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation. Being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the